Okay, now hard work and talent pays off. This group of young musicians didn't let Hurricane Dorian get in the way of coming to Tampa Bay to perform this week. And temperatures might start getting a little cooler these next couple of days, but 43 years ago, it was a lot colder and even a little snowy in Tampa Bay. But first, deputies are looking for a robber on the loose. He threatened to detonate a bomb while inside the Helzberg Diamond Outlet at the Tampa Premium Outlets earlier today. Thank you for tuning into 10 News. I'm Carolina Lead in for Candace Aviles. Deputies say they are looking for a man who's about 5'9" tall. He was wearing all black and was in the store for less than 5 minutes. He took off in a gray or silver two-door Cadillac with an FSU license plate. Initially, there were some posts online that said there was a shooting, but the sheriff's office said no shots were ever fired. One worker at the outlet says deputies just told everyone to leave.
Everyone was talking about that they needed to evacuate. So I wasn't really sure what was going on. I don't know if we had to evacuate. We went out to where the playground was, and when we were walking, I see an actual sheriff sweeping everyone out, telling everyone to walk calmly, to move away.
The mall was closed for about an hour. We did reach out to the outlets for comment, but we have not heard back from them yet. If you have any information on the robber or a car matching the description, we do have a number for the Pasco County Sheriff's Office that you can call. That's on WTSP.com. Temperatures are expected to get chilly overnight, so cold that Citrus County is opening up its cold weather shelter tonight at 7. It will stay open until 7 a.m. So if you need transportation, there are 2 pickup locations where you can get a free ride to the shelter. 10 News meteorologist Autumn Robertson is here to fill us in on what's about to go down.
Yeah, we are still seeing mild temperatures throughout the area tonight, but throughout these next several hours, those temps are going to actually take a dip into the 50s. You can see these northerly winds there. That's pushing in cooler air, and you can see where that front is. That's going to really drastically impact the start of our week. So check out those forecasted highs getting down to the 50s on Tuesday. And I'll let you know how cool our nights are expected to be for the beginning of the week coming up.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day is tomorrow. Events to celebrate his legacy are happening all weekend around Tampa Bay, but tomorrow is the big day for the parade. So tomorrow, 10 News will be at the Tampa Martin Luther King Jr. Parade. It starts at noon at East 21st Street and North 15th Street and ends at Middleton High School. St. Pete will also have its 34th annual MLK Dream Big Parade tomorrow. It starts at 3rd Street and ends at the Trop at 11. Family Fun Day will follow with entertainment, food, and bounce houses for the kids. You'll find more MLK Day events on our website, WTSP.com. And Angelina, there's a really talented group of kids, right, between the ages of 7 and 19 that are going to be performing tomorrow at the parade. And they came all the way from the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah, they're from Nassau. Let me tell you, these kids are actually really, really good. They're going to be making history tomorrow. It's their very first time in the United States for many of them, but they're going to make history tomorrow, one note at a time.
Inside the walls of Revealing Truth Ministries, you'll find hundreds of kids pouring their heart and soul into music.
We're hosting 2 bands, Miles Cottage from Purple Marching Machine from Birmingham, Alabama, and the Urban Renewal Band from Nassau, Bahamas. And so they're gearing up for the MLK Parade.
The Purple Marching Machine Band is no stranger to large crowds.
Just to march in Dr. King honor is really big to us.
But this year, the Urban Renewal Group is making waves.
This year, we're going to make history as the first Bahamian band to perform.
Their director says his kids embody the spirit of hope for the Bahamas after Hurricane Dorian passed through and devastated the islands.
It shows that through adversity and despair, we can overcome.
So to see that you have young people still coming up after the storm and still doing what makes them happy, did a surprise to people.
But me perform for the whole Bahamas, for our whole country.
This trip is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the band.
They'll be screaming because they like the Bahamas, the people from the Bahamas.
To get a chance to come here and perform for you guys,
It's exciting.
They're taking a lesson from Dr. King. Each note they play reminds them of what they need for their island nation.
Not all hope is lost. There's always the rainbow after the rain, and there's always God after pain.
Now, they are so excited to perform here for all of us tomorrow. There are 2 other bands that they were practicing with today. They'll also be marching in the St. Pete Parade tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so we are also following a developing story out of Hawaii tonight. At least 2 police officers were killed in Honolulu earlier today while reporting to an assault call after a man shot them, then ran away, setting a house on fire. Police say they are not searching for the shooter, who they say they believe died inside that fire. The fire spread to homes nearby. Fire crews were at the scene all day battling the flames. As we learn more details about this case, we will keep you updated through our free 10 News app. The brush fires burning in Australia have captured the entire world's attention. And now a man in St. Pete who's from the land down under wants to help his country recover from thousands of miles away. This past weekend and next, all proceeds from sales at Ocean Blue Galleries will go to relief efforts in Australia. One of their owners is from there, and he wanted to give back to the place many of his friends and family still live.
Well, I love that we can help, but this is historic what's happened over there, and so it's sad when you see all this footage of these animals that have been killed and injured and people's homes lost and everything like that. So it's nice that we can help out a little bit.
Over the weekend, some of the areas in Australia got some much needed rain, but earlier today, there were still about 80 fires still burning. Since September, the fires have killed at least 30 people, destroyed more than 2,000 homes, and burned almost 24 million acres of land. Just for comparison, that's just under the size of England. We've got an important recall update to tell you about related to the Takata airbag rollback. BMW is recalling nearly 357,000 older vehicles in the U.S. Several car companies have had to recall some of their car models due to faulty airbag inflators. Takata sold about 10 million of those flawed airbags to about 14 car makers. BMW is the latest company in a string of recalls. If you want to see if your car is impacted, we have an article on WTSP.com. And the countdown is on for Super Bowl 54 after the 49ers beat the Packers and the Chiefs beat the Tennessee Titans. Today, coming up later in the show, how former Buccaneer John Lynch led the 49ers to a championship run. It's small, it's round, and it's orange. And for farmers in Dade City, it's all they are thinking about next weekend. But it's probably not the citrus you're thinking about. The annual Kumquat Festival kicks off in Dade City next Saturday. There, you will find more than 400 vendors, plus food stands, live entertainment, and of course, lots of kumquats. 10 News reporter Madison Allworth went to learn more about this unique fruit and why it's so important to this Pasco County town from a lifelong kumquat farmer whose family has been in business for nearly 50 years.
It's a neat fruit that is from China, and it's blessed this area around here for years.
Dade City, population just over 7,000 people. But Saturday, you'll find about 5 times that number of people at the annual Kumquat Festival.
You want to bring people to show this cute little community. It's a way of life.
Greg's farm has been operational for nearly half a century, and their process hasn't changed much over time. So the kumquat washer and sorter is the only mechanized process that you guys have here at the farm. So why keep humans so involved in your kumquat farming process?
Well, the reason we keep them involved is because it provides money for the community. By mechanizing, the small part that we did, we were able to increase our production. So by increasing our production, we still kept those people on and actually ended up putting more people in. We'd almost doubled our daily amount of fruit that we could run.
At the Kumquat Festival, you're going to have the actual kumquats, and these things are also made into all these different foods. You were telling me about the pies, the jams, jellies, even beer. So what's the benefit of eating kumquats?
They're good to eat for one thing. They're high in vitamin C, high in potassium, high in fiber. It's just something about it that the word kumquat's kind of funny. Everybody laughs, or it's used in a lot of jokes, but it's just the uniqueness of it. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a something about the kumquat.
I think my story now today is that I've eaten my weight in kumquat.
Okay.
So we'll cheers to that.
All right, cheers.
Thank you so much.
All righty, you're welcome. Cheers.
Oh, they look delicious. So the festival is next Saturday from 9 till 5. Entry to the event is free, and there is free parking, which is key, and shuttles to get you to the festival. And Autumn, a lot of us here from 10 News will be there next week.
Right.
So we are going to be bringing back a lot of them.
A lot of kumquat. I would
Yes.
love to try one. That's
Yes.
like, if fruit can be cute, that would be the cutest fruit you've ever did see. How
Yes,
adorable.
I'm in. I'm going to bring as many as I can.
I can't wait to eat them. Kind of jealous of Madison. All right, here's a look at downtown Tampa this evening. Quiet, a little bit of cloud cover out there. 65 degrees. Those temperatures are already getting a little chilly out there. Only 65 though. Some areas are actually in the 50s right now, like in Crystal River. 63 currently in Clearwater, 67 in Sarasota, 70 still in Bartow. That's going to change as we get throughout these next 12 hours. As we get into the morning hours, a lot of us will be waking up to 50s. Some areas maybe even waking up to 40s, getting into your morning hours tomorrow. So it will be chilly start, and it will stay kind of on the cool side throughout a majority of the day. Here's a look at that culprit there, our weather maker. That cold front has really dropped temperatures in the southeast, and that cold air is going to be coming down here as well. Now, it brought us a little bit of rain, but we really didn't see much around the Tampa Bay area. Much of the rain stays further north in the Nature Coast. So as you get throughout the rest of the evening, it will be quiet, just a little bit of cloud cover, but that's really about it. And then we'll see that cold front sink in. That's bringing in those northerly winds there, and that will actually bring in that Arctic air, that chill that has been going throughout the entire country, bringing that pretty messy winter weather. That cold air is coming down here. It has to go somewhere, so it's coming down to Florida. It will be chilly for most of your Monday night, Tuesday night, even Wednesday. So the start of your week will be a bit of a cold one. So for tomorrow, 63 is your expected high. Some areas won't even get out of the 50s tomorrow. That's how chilly it will be. Mostly dry conditions and will stay dry throughout a majority of the week. Now check out these lows, getting down to around 36 as you get into Wednesday. So it will be a bit chilly. I mean, I keep saying that over and over again. It will be downright cold as you get into your Wednesday morning. Here's a look at those actually Tuesday temperatures as well. Tuesday evening, 40-degree temperatures as you get into your Tuesday evening. 35 in Brooksville, 33 in Crystal River, and it'll be even cooler than that waking up on Wednesday. So it's going to be chilly, but we'll warm up from there, and I'll show you in the 7-day forecast how warm we're expected to get. Before tomorrow, MLK National Parade. This one's the downtown St. Pete one. So if you're going to be staying in Pinellas, we talked about the Tampa Bay one. That parade may be slightly warmer because in St. Pete, we'll most likely just stay in those upper 50s, low 60s throughout the majority of the day, but mostly sunny, so it'll be fairly nice throughout the entire day, but it will be a bit chilly, so make sure you're prepared for that. 7-day forecast. As I mentioned, not looking too bad, just really chilly throughout the start of your week, but we say very dry throughout a majority of your week as well. Just be mindful, temperatures will get down to the 30s waking up on Wednesday. So especially Monday night, Tuesday night, to make sure that you are bringing in those sensitive plants, preparing for bringing in dogs as well, because it will be a bit of a shock to the system getting into at least the start of your week. We'll warm up by Gasparilla. Rain chances go back up as well, so we'll see how much rain we're expected to get by the weekend.
The Gasparilla Children's Parade is over, but we are still gearing up for next weekend's main event. And if you catch too many beads between that event and the next one, you can bring them to the Florida Aquarium. 10 pounds of beads gets you $10 off admission. 20 pounds will save you $20, and 30 pounds or more gets you into the aquarium for free. The beads can be recycled. They cannot be recycled, so the aquarium donates them to the McDonald Training Center, where they will be sorted and resold for next year's Gasparilla Festival. We have a full section on our free 10 News app on getting pirate ready for Gasparilla. It's also on our website. Just head to WTSP.com/Gasparilla. Super Bowl 54 is set. Chiefs at 49ers, and it's a Bucs legend who constructed this San Francisco team. It might be a little chillier these next few days, but when you hear this, you'll regret complaining at all. So on this day, 43 years ago, in 1977, Tampa Bay officially got 0.2 inches of snow. Some other parts of our area saw up to 2 inches. That was the last time we saw significant snowfall. There were some flurries in 1989, but it wasn't a measurable amount.
Video of this.
I know. My mom talks about it all the time.
If there's anyone out there right now watching who has video of this, make it happen. I will get it from you. I will probably won't pay you, but we need that video.
We got something in the budget.
We're not coughing up any cash, but we like to see it. Yeah, what a sight there.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No,
though,
that's
this
not
week.
what's happening.
We will get cold though. I mean, some areas will be in the freezing zone, I guess you can say, especially up north. Temperatures will get into the low 30s. So yeah, bring in those sensitive plants, bring in those puppers and all those animals there as you get into Wednesday, but then we'll warm up by Gasparilla. So it'll be a short visit to winter.
I'm glad you said that because people were thinking about Gasparilla and what outfits they like to wear too.
Yeah.
I see you.
Bundle
Have
up,
a good night. Bye.